Presenting radio's most popular mystery comedy, The Adventures of the Thin Man, presented by the Confidence Theatrics Radio Troupe. It's nighttime, and in the apartment of Joan Winslow, an attractive young thing just out of bobby socks, Plunger Belson, a husky young bruiser just out of football socks, is talking to someone on the telephone.
Yeah, pal. In my opinion, pal, you are the type of rodent that carries the bubonic plague of which there can be no lower. Goodbye.
All right, Plunger. Now come back to the couch and tell me how you carried the ball in the fourth quarter for dear old Ipswich.
Joni, I hope you're a female with an understanding personality.
What are you mad about?
I just spoke to the individual who calls himself ALISTAIR FLORITIN.
Oh, him.
I'm going out to kill him.
Plunger, you've got to tell me what happened in the fourth quarter.
Oh, this is no night for romance. I'm going to murder him. So long.
No, Plunger, don't! Plunger! Hello, Nick. Do you remember me?
Oh, should I?
I'm Joan Winslow. You got me out of a lot of trouble.
Well, I think I'm going to regret that. Of course. I remember you now. Joan Winslow, come in.
Who is it, Nikki?
It's Joan Winslow, darling.
Oh, I see you're in your pajamas. Were you sleeping?
Oh, no. Don't let the pajamas fool you, Johnny.
Is that real hair you got on your chest?
No. I buy it by the yard from Mason's. Is that what you came to ask me?
Well, of course not, you silly. I'm just nervous. You see, it's about a man.
Oh. What do you want to do, marry him?
No, kill him.
You mean murder?
Well, what else would I mean, Goofy? Now, how can I kill him without getting into trouble?
Are you kidding?
No, it's ALISTAIR FLORITIN.
The decorator?
Yes. You know him?
Yeah. He's a heel. Why do you want to kill him?
Because he wants to marry me. And his personality doesn't appeal to me.
Oh, that's a brilliant reason.
Look at me. Do you think I could drive a man wacky? Can I pass as a femme fatale?
You do more of a femme fatale junior grade. What's that got to do with it?
I could stab him in the back and claim self-defense. Or maybe I ought to use a gun and some arsenic. Nick, what do you recommend?
Listen, Joni. Joni, for me, sleeping is a major occupation. Why don't you go back to your kindergarten and leave a tired old man alone?
You think I'm joking.
Well, aren't you?
No.
Joni, I'm going to talk to you like a father.
All right. But are you going to be a papa or a sweet dad?
Joni, where'd you pick up such ideas?
Well, ever since I got out of mini blouses into high heels, all the men want to talk to me like fathers.
Well, this one's going to act like one.
What are you doing?
Turning you over into the official position for spanking.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would.
No.
That's for getting weird ideas about murder in your head.
No.
That's for waking me up And even worse, this is for getting me out of bed.
Nikki?
Yes, dear.
Hello, Nora.
Why is he spanking you?
Teaching me a lesson.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm sure. My feelings are hurt. And my bottom. Owie.
Okay now, Joni, on your way. And you better forget about murdering anyone. Now, scat.
All right. But you'll be sorry if I make a mess of this murder. You'll be sorry.
Nikki, will you answer it?
Oh, can't you get it?
No, dear. I'm very busy dancing with Cary Grant.
No nuts. Hello.
Hello, Nick. Did I wake you up?
No, not at all. I'm talking in my sleep.
This is ALISTAIR FLORITIN.
FLORITIN, haven't you been murdered yet?
How did you know?
Never mind. What is it?
Just that. Someone wants to murder me.
Who?
Well, there are oodles and oodles of people who want to kill me. Some of them are even my best friends. Nick, what's the best way to fool a murderer?
Listen, FLORITIN, I'm not the Mr. Anthony of criminology. Where did people get the idea of giving me all their murder problems to me? I'm just a well-to-do bum living on my wife's income, and I want to sleep.
Really, Nick? You wouldn't like to see me killed, would you?
For free? Yes. If you're charging admission, no.
Now, Nick, I know I'm obnoxious, but...
FLORITIN. FLORITIN. Hello? Hello?
What happened, dear?
ALISTAIR FLORITIN was just bumped off, I think.
Oh, well, that'll teach him not to call us in the middle of the night. Nick, isn't he the man Joni wanted to kill?
That's right, baby. Wiggle into your woolies. We'll go into his apartment.
Oh, I do wish people would get bumped off before we go to sleep.
Come in, Nora.
It's dark. Where's the light switch?
Here, I've got it.
There he is, Nick. We're bleeding all over his Chippendale table.
Yeah, shot in the back. Somebody took this joint apart. Wonder what they were looking for.
Do you think little Joni killed him?
I don't know. I thought the spanking made an impression on her mind.
Nick, you're not going to find the killer in that desk.
No, but I think I found a secret drawer. Maybe I can get it open.
Darling, did you ever have a strange feeling that you were being watched by unseen eyes?
Not since we used to neck in the living room of your Aunt Agatha's house before we were married. Hey, I got it open.
The bulb in this lamp is still warm. Darling, I've got a feeling the killer's still here.
Hey, Nora, look at this stuff. Here's a doctor's prescription for some kind of poison and... Hey, why'd you turn the lights out?
Well, I didn't. Ah!
There's no other box of facial tissues like this Scotty's new magic oval box. Only Scotty's gives you tissues that float up gently one at a time and come out in neat handfuls too, because there's a magic oval inside every new Scotty's box. And And now, to return to tonight's adventure of the Thin Man, we find Nick and Nora holding down the floor of Alistair FLORITIN's apartment. Someone who had been concealed there turned out the lights and fired at them.
Nora, are you all right?
Uh-huh. I guess whoever fired at us got away.
Yeah, looks like it. Why'd you scream?
You pushed me down and I bumped my curves. Did you see who went out the door?
No, darling. Your heel was in my eye. Turn on that lamp.
Mm-hmm.
And look, Nora, the closet door near the light switch is open. That's where the killer hid.
Well, aren't you going to go out and find the person who did it?
And get shot at again? Besides, I want to finish going through the secret drawer. Will you take a look around the rest of the joint?
All right, dear. What else is in the drawer beside the poison prescription?
Clippings about a wealthy Mrs. Gardner who was held but never tried for the poisoning of her husband in California. And wait a minute, there's something else.
What, dear?
A letter signed by Richard Belson, the stockbroker.
Oh?
It's a confession that Belson embezzled funds belonging to his clients. Darling, don't you get it? Alistair FLORITIN was a blackmailer. He evidently made quite a business of it.
Was he ever on the football team of Ipswich College?
Well, I hardly think so. Why?
Because I found a little gold football here. The name Plunger is engraved on it. Also the date, 1940.
Did you find anything else?
Uh-huh. This necklace. It has a locket on it. Joan Winslow's name is on the locket.
People certainly seem to be losing things around here. I'll take that. Hello?
Hello, this is Olga.
Olga, darling, how are you?
Who is this?
Alistair, of course. Whom did you think?
No, you are not Alistair FLORITIN. He always calls me double vodka because I am such hot stuff. You are Nick Charles, no?
I am Nick Charles, yes.
Alistair is dead, no?
Murdered. How'd you know?
Olga knows. You found a prescription, no?
Yes. Who told you?
Olga knows. I tell you what that prescription means. I tell you who killed FLORITIN.
You seem to know everything that's going on.
Olga knows. Come to apartment 8B, 999 East 89th Street at once, and I will tell you, no?
Yes, I'll be there. But who told you I was here?
Olga knows. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was Olga, darling. Listen, I'm going to meet her. Will you go to see Joni and find out what her necklace was doing in FLORITIN's apartment?
You sound like you're trying to get rid of me. Suppose I go see Olga.
Oh, swell. Then I'll go to see Joni.
You sound too anxious to see Joni. I'll see her. I'd much rather you see someone you don't know.
Hello there. Anyone here? Olga?
Nick Charles?
Yes. Where are you?
Here in the bedroom. Come in.
Hey, there's no lights on in here. What's the idea?
I find it better to do business in the dark.
Where are you?
Right here, behind you.
Ugh. Is that a gun you're poking into my back?
Da, Nicholas.
What are you?
A Russian she-wolf.
Huh. Well, don't look now, but one of your arms is crawling around my neck.
Yes, it makes it easier to get into your pocket. Do you have any objections?
Yes. Can't you pick my pocket without tickling?
Oh, I am sorry, but perhaps this will make you more comfortable.
Oh,
Are you unconscious?
yes.
You must be a very hot-blooded man. It takes you so long to go out cold. But I fix it. Better? Better.
Joni, where you been? Oh, you ain't Joni.
No, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Isn't Joni home?
No.
Oh, well, I'm Nora Charles.
Well, you better come in and wait for her.
Well, who are you? Joni's boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess so. We prefer to think of each other as soulmates.
Uh-huh. It's all on a very elevated basis.
Yeah, too elevated.
What's the matter? You having troubles?
Well, look at me. Do I look like the kind of guy who's easy to twist around your little finger?
Well, if my little finger were a steam shovel, it'd be a lead pipe cinch.
Yeah, well, Joni can do it. She makes me do anything she wants. Makes me feel like a big dope.
Maybe you should be firmer with her.
Well, how?
Well, be tough, menacing.
What, me?
Haven't you ever been menacing in your life?
Well, not with girls.
When then?
When I play football for Ipswich College.
Football. Ipswich.
Yeah, I was All-American, 5th team. You know, maybe if I got into my football mood, I could handle her.
Well, why do you want to handle her?
Well, take like now, for instance. She shouldn't be out traipsing all around. She should be here, home. 1, 2, 3.
What on earth are you doing?
Well, getting into my football mood.
Do you know ALISTAIR FLORITIN?
Yeah. Why?
Do you have a little gold football with the name Plunger on it?
Well, I used to. Plunger's what they call me. Plunger Belson.
Belsen?
Oh, what's so amazing about that? Everybody's got a second name.
Are you in the stock brokerage business?
No, my dad is a broker. Hey, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Oh, don't kid me. You didn't come here for nothing. This has something to do with that rat FLORITIN.
Well, I'll explain when Joni gets here.
Look, my dad is a very sick man. If you or anybody else tries to make trouble...
Please, Plunger. You better go back to worrying about how to handle Joni.
Okay. You know, if I had someone to tackle it, it'd put me in the right mood.
I'm sure it would. What are you looking at me that way for, Plunger? Don't you run at me.
I'm gonna tackle you.
Good gravy, no.
Oh, by golly, yes!
No! What's the matter with you, Plunger? Have you lost your little mind?
You know something? You do. You know all about my dad and FLORITIN, don't you?
Well, suppose you untackle me and let me get off the floor. I don't like conversations on a low level.
No, you won't get up until I squeeze the truth out of you, and I mean it.
Plunger, you sure worked up a swell menace now.
The tackle did it.
Nora?
Oh, hello, Joni.
Nora, what have you done to my Plunger?
Oh, sweetie.
Plunger, what was she doing to you?
Don't you worry, Joni. He didn't fall for me. He was showing me how he makes a flying tackle.
Oh, when Plunger talks about football, he gets impulsive like that. Did he hurt you?
Well, there's one thing I'm sure of. Football isn't my game. Oh.
Nora, what are you doing with my purse?
Getting out this gun, Joni. I thought it looked kind of bulky. Get him up, both of you. Now, Plunger, suppose you tell me how you and Joni killed ALISTAIR FLORITIN.
Oh, call off the Cossacks.
You feeling better now?
What? Who are you?
Laura Marshall. I live here.
Where's Olga?
I don't know what you're talking about. I found you draped on my bearskin rug, unconscious.
I'll bet you were surprised.
Uh-huh. I don't like men when they're unconscious. Who are you?
Nick Charles.
Nick Charles. Oh, ALISTAIR told me he was going to call you.
You know ALISTAIR FLORITIN?
Yes. Did anything happen to him?
He was murdered. How well do you know him?
Too well. What happened here?
This gal named Olga phoned me. Told me to come here, and she'd tell me who killed him.
Olga.
Yeah, you know her?
Yes, but how much did you find out about FLORITIN?
That he was a blackmailer and an all-around creep.
Well, it looks like little Olga's trying to get me into trouble. She was one of the women he blackmailed. There was some suspicion that she killed her husband with poison.
Wait a minute. I had a prescription here I could send. Oh, it's gone. Olga stole it. The other papers are here.
Do you have a letter written by Richard Belson, the broker?
Yes, here it is. How'd you know about it?
Belson wrote that letter years ago to his partner. The partner refused to prosecute and gave Belson a chance to repay that money. It was paid back, every cent, before the partner died.
How'd FLORITIN get the letter?
I don't know. But I do know he was using it. You see, Belson has a son, a football player named Plunger. The old man is very sick, and FLORITIN thought that this would be a good time to hit the son. The shock of a scandal like this would kill the old man.
Ugh. That FLORITIN sure was a sweet thing, wasn't he?
He knew his way around.
Why are you telling me all this?
I'm not dumb. You'd find out anyway. Look, I'm trying to help you because I figure you'll keep quiet about me. Is it a deal?
Maybe. How about helping me some more?
Anything you say.
Come with me
Where are you going to take me?
to see my wife and a junior femme fatale named Joan Winslow.
Hello, Nick. You came in just in time. Joni's confessed to killing ALISTAIR FLORITIN.
Joni, what made you do it?
Well, ALISTAIR was in love with me and he threatened me with all kinds of things unless I married him. Then tonight he got fresh and broke my necklace. So I killed him with the gun Nora's got. Plunger's football was on it. On the necklace, I mean, and he gave it to me for a present. Not the necklace, the football. See?
Oh, sure. Let's see the gun, Nora. Well, this gun hasn't been fired since 1902. It has cobwebs in the bell. Look.
Oh, gee, I knew I should have cleaned it.
Why did you lie, Joni? To cover Plunger?
Yeah, Nora. You see, earlier tonight I said I was going to kill FLORITIN. He was trying to blackmail me into giving up Joni because he was in love with her. He had a letter my father wrote years ago.
I know all about that letter.
But I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. He wasn't home when I came to murder him.
I know you didn't kill him, Plunger. Olga did. Tell us how you did it, Olga.
Are you talking to me, Mr. Charles?
Yes, you are Olga.
You're crazy.
I checked with the elevator operator. He saw you enter Floritin's apartment, and he saw you leave after you shot him. You stole the prescription because it proved you murdered your husband in California.
You can't prove that.
Every word of it. In fact, Floritin gasped your name into the telephone receiver when he was talking to me. You know, you shouldn't kill a man when he's on the phone, Olga. It interrupts the conversation.
Get him up. Don't move, any of you.
A gun without cobwebs.
Yes, and if you...
Oh, what a tackle. It was just like the game in Harvard.
You're getting very good at tackling women, Plunger. You knocked her out. And look what fell out, the prescription. Nick, you never told me that FLORITIN said her name on the phone.
He never did.
Darling, you're wonderful.
Oh, I don't know, baby. Any experienced husband could have pulled the same trick.
What's an experienced husband got to do with it?
Well, he too knows when to tell the right fibs at the right time.
Everybody needs energy-packed Sunbeam bread. Ooh, ooh. Yes, it's all aboard for fun in the park this weekend with Sunbeam bread, soft, flavor-packed bread. Pack a Sunbeam sandwich for your picnic, your lunch. You bet every delicious slice of Sunbeam bread sure will pack a big energy wallop. There's nothing like Sunbeam energy to get you to stay on the beam. Sunbeam bread. And now for the solution of tonight's Thin Man adventure.
All right, darling. I know how you eliminated Joni, but how'd you eliminate Plunger?
Well, I figured the gal that phoned us at Floritin was the killer. She knew entirely too much about what was going on. But then she fooled me by giving up her accent, offering to help me. Of course, her object was to pin the job on Plunger after she got the prescription.
And when the prescription was stolen and not the letter Plunger's father wrote, you suspected her.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
But there was always the possibility that she wasn't Olga. So I lied right to her face, accusing her. And like many other amateur murderers, she was under a tough nervous strain. And she pulled the gun and gave herself away.
Mm-hmm. I never knew you were such a wonderful liar. Did you really spank Joni when I came in on you?
Of course, dear. Don't you believe me?
You're too good a liar.
Give me a kiss, dear.
Oh. Well.
Believe me now?
Yes, dear. Good night, Nikki, darling.
Thank you for watching Confidence Theatrics production of The Thin Man, the case of the All-American Menace. Your cast is Shemika Renee as Joni Winslow, Jeffery Schwartz as Plunger Belson, Maurice Crittenden as ALISTAIR FLORITIN, Jim Pasquale as Nick Charles, Laura Adams as NORA Charles, and I am Marie Andrews as Olga, Laura, your announcer and commercial performer. Thank you and good night.